This is a little bit better. Here we go. Third time's the charm here. New sandbox. Create. Stalker. Starting out at Mystery Lake once again. We're gonna go third time. Is a charm. Let's hope anyway, right? Starting out Mystery Lake. We're going to try to go all the way through each one of the areas, ending up finally at Timberwolf Mountain. This is the third attempt that we've had at this. We have died. First time we died was 4 days into it. Second time we died was 2 days into it. So we have not had much luck here. First day I ended up getting a pretty decent run on it. Both times we did die from wolf attacks, so bummer for that. Starting out here at the trailers, I'm going to go ahead and check these trailers, and then I'm going to try to head out to the forestry lookout. First starting out, we have absolutely nothing as far as good equipment. We do have your basic survival equipment. Let's see, I'll show you guys what we've got. This is basically all we have right now in our inventory. So, not much. Not even a knife to break down any old bedding
I can still eat this.
or pillows. So, just the bare minimums here. I took a lot of risks the last couple of times that I played, so I'm going to try to go a little bit more cautious. So hopefully we survive a little longer than 4 days. Hopefully. I'd like to get to a point to where I can actually survive for a little while anyway. That'll come in handy. I'm gonna go ahead and put that up though to start with.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
That'll be nice. Nice to have. Starting out, you're definitely gonna want to grab any clothing or anything that you see, just because anything that you find, just about anything that you find, is going to be better than what you have currently. If you guys did notice, the shoes were at 23%, so I'm going to add that jacket. I'm actually going to put everything on right now. I'm going to add this jacket, and the gloves are pretty much the exact same. So I'm going to wear the little bit better gloves, just because. No real reason behind it. It doesn't add any warmth or anything to me, so they'll just wear out a little less. Okay, so here we've got some rose hips over here. Man, would I pay for a gun right now, right? Oh, sweet. Okay, we've got a hatchet. I'm not sure if I can break down the pillows and stuff with a hatchet. I'll try. I'm gonna guess probably not, but you'd never know. Little reclaimed wood going on here. Come on, give me a hunting knife somewhere.
I think I can use this.
I'll take the scrap metal just so I can do some repairs on a gun or anything or something. If I do, yeah. You should be able to break it down with a hatchet. It would definitely be a little harder to do, but I think you could break down a pillow with a hatchet.
I think I can use
Oh,
this.
okay, nice. I will need to find a sewing kit, but I will definitely take those gloves, or those mittens. Alright. So we've checked all the trailers. We're gonna come out of here, we're gonna make a left. Try to make it up to the forestry lookout. I don't want to use too much of my stamina, because there are wolves around here. And a lot of times they're lingering right next to the entrance to the forestry lookout. Climb up the mountain, so. Okay. Beautiful views, though. Do love the views, especially on a clear day like this. This is the ideal climate for the long dark. I mean, check it out. I mean, it feels like 17 degrees outside. I wouldn't want to be outside in 17-degree weather. However, it's way better than negative 20. Alright, just a random backpack here. Anything?
This stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, might come in handy. It may be better than the one I have. I don't know. I'll have to look. Well, I don't see any wolves. That's a plus. Oh, it feels like 16 outside now. Weather's changing a bit. There's usually a dead body around here too, but it doesn't look like there's one now. No, it looks like just a bunch of rocks. But a lot of times you'll find a dead body right beside the sign. Alright, so we're going to head up to the forestry lookout. Glad I found it pretty quick. Up and away. Third time's the charm here. So we are going to see if that is true. I'm going to be more cautious. I'm going to be a little more aware of my surroundings. Definitely have to take my condition into account. Watch where the wolves are. Avoid them at all costs. At least until we get a gun. Hopefully there's a gun up here in the forestry lookout. Hopefully. Which I don't have any cartridges right now. So let's hope that there's a gun and cartridges up here. Ooh, sounds chilly. Look at that. Feels like freaking 4 degrees, 3 degrees outside. I'm not digging that, none. Of course, up on the hill, you would think that it would be colder. It stands to reason anyway.
My feet.
I know, buddy, I know. Alright. I wonder why you're not able to take the meat off of people. I mean, heck, in a survival situation, I'd almost turn to cannibalism.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Die if I don't warm up soon. Well, we're going inside, so... Sweet. Alright, that is exactly what we were looking for. Look at that. Conditions in 80% condition. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. We even have rifle rounds over there.
This'll come in handy.
We may be alright. Let's hope. I am still freezing. But I bet it's warmer in here than it was outside. Feels like 30. I'll take it. Alright. Another hatchet. I'm gonna take it. Nice. Can opener. That is definitely beneficial. Mountaineering rope.
I could use this.
Nah. I haven't used it, but I guess I could. If it comes down to it. I absolutely had to. I have a 75% chance of success on this. I'm gonna go ahead and try to light it. It may work. Let's hope. Fingers crossed.
Come on, little fire.
Come on, little fire.
Well, that didn't work.
Well, that didn't work. What the heck? Come on, you're at 75%. You can do it. Come on, buddy. I'm going to tear down a couple of things and repair a couple of articles of clothing. Try to bring my warmth up to at least 32 degrees so that I'm not continuously freezing.
Waste the damn time.
Come on. 75%. Let's go. Have no more tinder though. That gives me 100%, but no tinder. Of course. That's great. Okay, well I don't guess we're gonna be building a fire. So I'd say, oh, we can't break this down either because we don't have a knife, do we? Well, boo. Alright, well that's not gonna change anything. Can we break it down with the hatchet? I doubt it. Harvest? No, we can break it down with our hands though, can't we? We do have a sewing kit, so... Okay. I'm gonna wear this one just because it's at 62%. I'm gonna harvest this as well. 82%, so I'm gonna, hopefully I can put these mittens to good use. Let's repair these things. Repair it one more time. Well, they're at 87%, so let's wear those. Okay. So are we good? Okay, we are good. We are good as far as our heat. We're going up. See the little arrow? That's good. We have about 2 hours of daylight left. No tinder. And no magazines.
Freezing.
Oh, what? Come on. Boo. So now I have to stay inside for 24 hours. Oh well. Better than being outside and catching hypothermia, I guess. Could break this down. I do have a hatchet. Okay. Go ahead and break this down too, I guess. Give me 3 reclaimed wood. Alright, so what's it feel like? Feels like 32. Alright, so what do we have to drink? Because that probably will mess us up here. Okay. It's gonna help a little. Yeah, use the can opener. Alright. Hello! Hey, how's it going? Alright, so we're drained and we're numb. So there are gonna be 10 hours. So let's go ahead and sleep for 10. See what happens. Yeah, I know. I've tried to adjust the audio quite a bit, but I don't know. I can't get the right setting for it for whatever reason. I do apologize for that. Can you hear me any better? I turned up my mic. Can you hear me any better now? It's very, very rough. I didn't have any tinder to start the fire, so I was unable to light a fire to melt any snow. There's now less than an hour of darkness, so I'm gonna have to wait and see if I can go to either the hydro dam or maybe the camp office. Good, good, I'm glad. So I'm gonna try not to die. I am dehydrated though. Bad news. Yes, but I don't have any sticks. I actually started out at Clear Cut and went to the trailers and then headed straight up here to the forestry lookout. So I didn't stop and get any sticks or anything. I had a couple of newspapers from the trailer, but I used them foolishly to try to start a fire without any accelerant. So
Mouth so dry.
I could maybe run down here and grab a couple of sticks maybe and see if I can run back up here to start a fire. I may actually do that instead of trying to go to the camp office. Hang in there, buddy. Yeah, this is my third attempt at the game. The first time I died within 4 days, and the second time I died within 2 days. So we're hoping that the third attempt is going to be a little more successful. Yeah. Have you played The Long Dark? Yeah? Yeah, so far.
My fingers feel numb.
The first death was, I believe the first death was dehydration. The second death was a wolf attack. I was attacked by a wolf, and I went to heal, and unfortunately there was another wolf. Yeah, absolutely. This game is addicting.
So cold.
And I'm tired, thirsty, dehydrated. Stick. Let's do it. Let's pick them up. I want a couple more, and I'm going to try to head back up. I know I shouldn't get greedy with them, but... yeah, I got the game pretty much as soon as it came off of Kickstarter, so... I was addicted from day one. Oh no! Yeah, that food poisoning, it can be a pain in the butt, man. I've so done that. Yeah, that is true. But the stove is actually in the old abandoned house, and I don't want to be exposed to the elements, so I'm going to try to make it back up since it's enclosed up here and there's a stove. I am at 84%, so I'm not terribly bad off, but hopefully it's the right decision. I have hypothermia too. Dehydration, exhausted, hypothermia, freezing. I would not want to be my guy. But luckily enough, there was a hunting rifle and some ammunition up here in the forestry lookout. So I lucked out there. Feels like -8. As of right now, especially with me being exhausted, I can't carry a whole lot. You know, I can only carry 33 pounds. Yes, yeah, I got a rifle and a box of ammunition. So I've got 5 shots right now. I have a hatchet. I don't have a knife yet. I found a hatchet in one of the trailers at the bottom. But I do have a can opener. There was a can opener up here in the forestry lookout. So I did get a pretty decent start. The can opener is definitely a huge thing, and the hatchet's definitely a huge thing. I was really surprised there were no wolves at the entrance of the forestry lookout down at the bottom of the hill. There's usually a pack of wolves down there. I think my next investment, big investment for the live streaming is going to be a mic, though. I think that'll help me a lot instead of using the mic from the headphones. Yeah, yeah. Last time I went down the hill, there was a bear at the bottom. I think that's either in my, I think it's in my second video. I have a couple of videos posted. I think it was in my second video I saw a bear. Scared me to death. Alright. Oh. I'll harvest 2 of these right now and then see what we can do with the rest. I'm going to use my accelerant just because last time it was at 75% and it didn't work. Alright. So we have several reclaimed wood, which is decent. We got 11 hours of daylight left. I got he's starving now. At least a little bit of soup will help. Okay. Let's definitely drink the water. Finish off what little food I have. Okay. Alright, all my potable water's gone. Or, all my food's gone. I got potable water now. I'm exhausted. I'm going to break down the rest of these clothes I think that I don't have use for. Which is this. Okay. I wish I had some cured leather, but I don't. That would be helpful. Alright, fire's out, which is fine. Okay. So, conditions at 45%, feels like 33, so that's above freezing. Alright. No way I'm going outside right now. That would be crazy. I think there's about 10 hours. So I'm going to rest for 5. There's 4 hours of daylight left. So the question is, chance it or wait? I still need to stay indoors for another 16 hours. But I think I'll starve to death before I get there. It is super cold. Feels like 9 degrees outside. It is super cold. let's see. I can't rest for all that time, though. I don't know. Dilemma. I'm in a dilemma. I'm curious if I can find a deer. Exactly. So I'm gonna try to go to the bottom of the. I'm gonna try to go to the bottom of the hill and see if I can see either a wolf or a deer. Yep. Oh no! Come on! What? Crap! Yeah, there was a dead body at the top. I've already checked him. There wasn't anything there though. He didn't have anything. I checked him whenever I first got up there. I was saying earlier, I don't know why you can't just strip the flesh off of the dead corpse. I mean, a survival situation, I'd almost be inclined to be a cannibal. Oh, I know, dude. I know. You're tired. I'd settle for a rabbit right now. As long as I could shoot it. The only animal I don't want to see down here is a bear. I do not want to see a bear. Right? I completely agree.
I'm so tired.
And he's fully clothed. I don't know why you can't use any of his clothing or anything. He's just laying there. But yes, I would do the exact same thing. Even if they were a little bit big, I'd still take the shoes and clothing. Especially since it feels like 2 degrees outside right now. I'm really nervous. I think that's a dead deer over here.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
I don't know. Maybe. It may be a deer. I hope I saw a deer over here. Man. This cold is just too much. Is it a deer? I can't tell. I can't tell if it's a deer. I think it is. Yep. Okay, we do have a deer. So the deer's gonna have at least a little bit of meat on it. Oh god, look. We have a deer, but we also have a wolf.
Goddamn freezing.
Oh man, he is way... Come on, dude. Well, regardless if I missed, maybe he won't come back. Come on, give me this deer. Give me this deer. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna try to head back up. I'm at 49%. I really hope I can make it up the hill again. I would have loved to have grabbed that hide as well, but I am not ready for that just yet. So there are 2 wolves down there. I do only have 4 more bullets though. Ooh, -1. That's not cool. How many 2 hours of daylight? Whoa, what the heck? See the birds coming out of the ground? Two wolves at the bottom. I wish that one had gotten closer. Yeah. It was trippy. No doubt. Maybe that's a sign. Be wary. I only have 3 pounds of meat, so I'm only going to be able to stay here maybe one more day. I'll see if I can sleep through the night and get my health up at least to... I'd hope to get it up to 80 or 90%. This music is ominous, man. It's starting to freak me out. Good lord. It's taking me forever. $25%. Not terrible. Well, it is terrible. Who am I kidding? Come on, buddy. You can make it. I believe. Finally. Alright. 21%. And steadily declining. Is the video okay on your end? It looks okay here. Just wanted to make sure.
Feels like night is coming.
Yeah, night is definitely coming, dude. Awesome. Good. Good to hear. Awesome. That's great. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. So let's eat this. Yeah, we'll eat this one. Drink this. Right, 15%. That's about all we can do as of right now. It's just a matter of making it through the night. Okay. Keep us above freezing. 80%. That's where I wanted to be. Drink the last of the water, probably. Oh, we got a drink in there anyway. Okay. I'm a little nerve-wracked here. Good. No storms. No storms. That's a plus. Feels like 33. We're good there. Cold. Cold, but okay. I don't want to go too fast down this mountain. Alright, let's see. God lord, it feels like -7 outside. Man, I hope I don't freeze. -31? Feels like -31. This is bad news. Good night. Might not have been the smartest idea to head out. Are you? Oh, hey, you heading out? How's it going? Yeah, no, I couldn't imagine what -31 feels like at all. Yeah, we're alright right now. We're not doing too good. Not doing too good on resources or anything.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
I don't know where the fastest route to Mystery Lake would be. It's warming up. It's only -29 right now. I'm hoping at 75% health we can make it to the camp office. That's my goal right now. I have had brutal um, experiences with finding food on this run. Good night. Exhausted. How many? We got 13 hours of daylight left. Yeah, I agree. If nothing else, just to warm up. I'm really hoping that there's going to be a deer. Yeah, I agree. I'm going to go up here and maybe get a couple of cedar logs here and go build a fire. Yeah, that's true. Whoa, 30%, 29%, not good. Yeah, as long as I've got a pretty good aim on the wolves, I think I'd be all right.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
All right, we are numb. We're starving to death. Oh, nice. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'd definitely be I'd be happy for that. Let's see, there's 12 hours. I think I'm gonna try to sleep for 3. Maybe that'll bring me up a little bit. That is pretty awesome. That's a great tactic right there. I don't know, guys. I have no idea what's gonna happen here. This wind does not sound fun outside. Man. I'm gonna go over to the little house. I'm gonna build a fire and goodness. This is insane.
That should help warm things up.
That should help warm things up, that is true. Alright. Yeah. That's awesome. I mean, that was a fantastic idea. You did a great thing right there. I know, man, I know. That guy is not happy with me. I would do for a deer right now. Just have one wandering around anywhere, nowhere. Wolf, maybe? Rabbit? Anything? See, I don't know how much time I have left on this fire either, so I might want to go back in here just to check. I don't think it's a... No, I still have an hour left on the fire. Melt a little more snow.
All I can think about is food.
I know, brother. I know. How I wish I could get you some food right now. Think I should go back into the fire? It's got 30 minutes. You think I should add some more stuff to it? Sleep next to it for an hour? Or should I go into the cabin or into the trailer and sleep? I think since my clothing bonus is up enough, I don't think I'll freeze to death in the cabin. Yeah, I think I'll be okay in here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Nothing. No food in the crate. No candy bars laying around anywhere. Anything over here? No candy bar. Desperate times for desperate measures, I guess, huh? Alright. There's 3 hours of daylight left. I'm dropping, for sure, with the food situation. That storm is crazy. I'm gonna pass the time for a couple hours. I am gonna starve to death, man. Look at this.
I could just lay down and have a little sleep right here.
Yeah, have a little sleep right here, he says. I have no calories. It's gonna burn 660 calories. Oh no, oh no! Cancel! Oh crap! I'm dropping! Oh no. Oh no. This is bad news. 28%. 28% right now. Golly. I have to stick around this area. I have to stick around this area just to see if I can find a wolf or a deer or something.
Died from starvation.
Yeah, that's really impressive. Oh god. That's a great idea. I am definitely going to try to implement that. at some point if I ever get to a survival situation where I can. Should I go to the train tracks though? I'm not sure because the deer carcasses usually only have about 3 pounds of meat on them. I mean, I know it's better than nothing. Should I go there or should I try to hunt the wolf? Go to the train? Alright, I'll go to the train. I'll see if I can make it. Yeah, no doubt. I agree with that. I don't even know if I should cook it. I should probably just eat it right on site.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Maybe I'll find a wolf on the way. Yeah, but I take advice. I mean, if you think it's gonna be a good idea, I'll do it. I mean, heck, the only thing, what's the worst that'll happen?
Wait.
Die and have to start over.
Warming up again.
We are only 2 days in, so that's not bad. I mean, if we were 50 days in, it'd be a little bit of a different story. Oh, okay. So we do have a wolf. We have a wolf over here. The question is, would I be able to hit this wolf? I do have a gun. I do have a gun. It would take me a while to harvest that meat, though. I don't know. I don't know. We're at 18%. Yes, I believe so. How far out from the camp office am I wonder? Or is this the Carter? I think this is the Carter Dam, isn't it? The Carter Hydro Dam? No. No, I'm lost at this point. I'm at 10%. Oh no! Is it the other way? Okay, that's what I thought. I'm so scared. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen.
I think I need to lay down. Well, thank goodness for that.
Okay, I'm gonna. No! The end. So bad, so bad. Well, I got lost. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I know, it's terrible. I'm sorry. I'm a horrible player. Fourth. I'm just gonna name it fourth. That's it. That's true. Well, I don't know. I kind of keep making the same mistakes over and over again, though. That's the bad thing. It's either wolves, starvation, or dehydration. that's that's where I'm at usually. Well, hey, I'm at the hydro dam. This is where I wanted to go. There's my good old deer carcass. Hmm. Yeah, nothing. So did they take Fluffy out of here completely? The last couple of times I've been in here, she wasn't in here. Alright, let's see. I thought I had a flare last time. I guess not. Yeah, I really do think that they took Fluffy out though, because I haven't seen her around anytime. Last couple of times I was here. I was looking for a storm lantern, but I guess there's not one in here either. My original screen over here on the computer is a little bit better as far as being able to see. So I'm kind of looking over here. Yeah, I don't see one though. Thank you. I need all the luck I can get. No doubt.
Wonder if it was any good to eat.
Where was this candy bar last time I was playing, you know? No storm lantern. Wait, wait, wait. No. Yes. Thank goodness. I have one external monitor, um, but I do have my laptop set up, and I use my laptop. Basically, I use OBS to do my streaming. I don't have very good internet speed here. Um, the highest they offer is 2 meg upload, unless I wanted to do like a business class, but it was way, way too expensive So I only have 2 meg upload. But I do my streaming through OBS, Open Broadcast Software. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm pretty new to streaming. This is only my third stream ever, so I don't know much about it. And thank you for the energy for luck. I appreciate that. But I've been trying to stream daily. If not during the day, then I try to stream at night. So I don't have a real set schedule. I kind of stream around my work schedule. So I was actually watching a lot of gaming on YouTube. I also post my streams to YouTube. So I was going through YouTube and I was looking at, walkthroughs of different games and stuff. And I started following a few people in there, and then I did my research on how to stream and basically got right into it. It took me a long time to set up my OBS the way that I like it and the way that I want it, just because I do have really bad internet connection. So it took me a little bit to figure out the right configurations and everything. But I have an alright computer. I have an i7 processor, 8 gig of memory. But whenever I first decided that I was going to definitely do streaming, I actually went out and I bought a HD webcam, and I also bought some the headphones that you see right here. So my next investment, my next big investment is going to be a mic. I just didn't have the funds available to me at the time of purchase. But OBS is a really easy and really good software to use. For the webcam and the headphones, the headphones were about 60 bucks, and my webcam was about 40. So I've got about $100 in that, and then the computer was $450. So in total, about $550 for my entire setup. I've had this mouse. I have a Razer Hex mouse. It's a 6-button. I've had it for a while. I got it for Christmas a while back. It was originally 80 bucks, but you don't have to have a high-end mouse to play or to stream. And really, if you have a laptop, you really don't need a external webcam. I'm pretty sure my webcam on my computer would have been fine because it streams in 720p. So I think it would have been fine. But I like Logitech a lot, so I went and bought a Logitech 615 webcam, and I've been using it. I just like the quality of it better. And then I just have a regular keyboard. I didn't buy an external keyboard or anything, so I'm just using my laptop keyboard.
I can use this.
But if you were going to stream and if you wanted to get into streaming, I would definitely suggest having one external monitor anyway, just because it's a lot easier to keep up with all of the windows that needs to be open for your chat and for your oh nice, for your notifications and alerts and stuff. Because I have it set up to where if you follow me or if you donate or whatever, then it'll show up on my screen.
What have we here?
You don't have to have all that, but it's nice to have, and I guess the people like to see their names come up and stuff, so it's kind of cool. It's not a necessity, but it's nice to have. Gotcha. I really don't know how to do that. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm sure if you were to YouTube it or Google it through OBS, you could probably set it up fairly easy.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
The streaming community is not a bad community either, so I think maybe you might even be able to ask a few of the bigger streamers, what they thought about it. I know some of them can be, jerks, but others are pretty decent, and others are pretty nice. I think I follow about 10 people that stream that are big. And a lot of times, if I'm at work and I have some free time, I usually watch the creative channels. They do a lot of drawings and stuff. But yeah, definitely get into streaming if you're interested in streaming for friends and stuff. It's fun. I love it. And I do a lot of games anyway. I do a lot of game playing, so I figure why not? If I'm gonna be gaming anyway, then might as well game for everyone else to look at. I mean, I'm horrible, obviously, but I have fun with it. A lot of people in here are really, really competitive, though. Like, I know with
This'll come in handy.
just the fact that I can interact with people. I like the fact that I'm a real big people person. So while I'm playing, I usually talk to people or anybody that shows up on my stream, But yeah, like I said, I game a lot anyway, and if I do, am able to answer questions that people have, then that's all right. But I enjoy interacting with people and having them watch me and stuff. That probably comes with my work, though. I work with people with disabilities, so
Stuff will come in handy.
I'm always interacting with them and talking with them and, just kind of spending time with them, so that's probably what really draws me to the interaction part of streaming.
Hope I can still eat this.
Man, a whole lot of nothing in this desk. I didn't get a single thing out of there. You should be able to break down these rugs, too. I don't know why you couldn't. And you definitely don't have to be a very tech savvy guy. I am most certainly not a tech savvy guy to stream. So I did all of my research through YouTube. Honestly, everything that I needed to know or I wanted to know, I did everything through YouTube. And there's a lot of step-by-step guides too to help you set up like your OBS or your streaming, or how to find out what speed internet you have and what's required and what bitrate you need and stuff like that. Ah, there's usually a knife here. I was wondering.
Could
Walked
end up
right
being
over it.
useful.
Always do. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no doubt. Google is the all-knowing, man. I love Google. But yeah, Google is my best friend a lot of times. And it's so funny because you can amaze people just by Googling stuff. It's like, hey, how do you do this? And you're like, let me find out for you. Hold on just a second. And you're like, da 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 da. Whoa, how'd you know? So that's always fun. Even stuff that I have no idea about.
That should help warm things up.
Alright. So how long have you been doing IT? Alright. Okay. No food poisoning, no food poisoning. Alright, so where we at? 2 hours of daylight. Yeah, I'm definitely not going outside. So let's see, we got a little bit of extra clothing in here. Let's see. We'll wear this. Wear that. Oh, cool. Awesome. That's great, man. That's awesome. I am nowhere near that. I wish I was. I could troubleshoot maybe, I don't even know, something real small. I could maybe troubleshoot it, but systems administrator, that's a huge feat right there. All right, 28. Let's see. Are we going down? Yeah, we're still going down in our heat. So we need something more. Socks. Can we repair the socks? Yeah, let's repair the socks. See what we got. Okay. Socks are up. Let's repair these mitts. Can we repair the mitts? cloth. Action. Let's harvest these bad boys though. I hate to. I'd hate to build another fire, but I may need to. Yeah, feels like 31, so I'm still going down. I'm gonna take it nice and slow in this game. Nice and slow, guys. I can't repair anything in the dark, though. That's what sucks. So I'm gonna have to build another fire. Which one was I gonna do? Pants. Shirt. Ah. Yes, I work with the mentally retarded and intellectually disabled. Gosh, can't speak. Mentally retarded and intellectual disabilities. I've actually been working in the field for about 11 years.
Looks like it worked.
So I definitely take pride in my work. It has its ups and downs, but the guys are pretty awesome that I work with. I had worked with acquired brain injuries before, but that's a whole new ballgame. The mental retardation, developmental disabilities, and intellectual disabilities is a lot more manageable for me because they were born with it. They were born with their disability, and acquired brain injuries were as normal as me and you, and got into a wreck or an accident, and it was just crazy because they remember their former life, and it's really hard for them. A lot of PTSD and stuff like that. What do you do with them? I take them out and integrate them into the community, give them a sense of belonging, try to get rid of the stigma that comes along with that population. Basically, I give them a sense of belonging. Try to give them a normal life, as normal as possible anyway. Try to develop their independency. We do have a few in my agency that have their own apartments and manage their own meds and stuff like that. So I just try to give them as much of a normal, quote-unquote, life as possible. Oh, no problem, no problem. It is my pleasure. I do love my job. I will not lie. Like I said, it can be taxing at times, but at the end of the day, it is absolutely amazing. Alright, let's see. Oh, we're not very winded. So I don't know what to do with the next 10 hours. I can sleep for some. Let's see, let's drink. Finish that out. I don't know. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could do my job without printers. To be honest with you, a lot of paperwork. It does. It takes a special kind of person. It truly does. It takes a lot of patience and a lot of understanding. Some of the people that we have, they have a lot of behavioral issues, and some people going in, they really can't differentiate between a personal attack and a behavior. You know, they take everything personal, and a lot of times it's just not. It's nowhere near personal for them. So They just can't handle it. And a lot of people just up and quit, you know. We have a huge turnover rate in our field, and it's just people that don't understand the job. Which is kind of sad because, you know, regularity is something that the people that I serve need. They need structure, and they need people that are going to be there to take care of them. They could get used to somebody in a month's time, and that person just up and leaves. And, you know, they're confused. They don't understand why. And a lot of times they think it's their fault. So, but yeah, 11 years. I think I was born and bred to do this stuff. Gaming, to be honest with you. I love to game, and this is kind of me time. I have a wife and a child as well. I have a son. He's 7 years old, but I just do this for me. You know, anytime that I'm stressed out at work or stressed out at home, or you know something just bothers me, this is kind of my alternate reality. So I kind of live, you know, vicariously through the character that I'm playing, and I think that's another thing why I decided to go into streaming, just so I could interact with people, just to kind of maybe tell my story. I don't know. But it does help. The gaming definitely helps with losing myself, you know. Yeah. I think that's another reason why I like the Long Dark even. Because it's more of a critical thinking kind of game. So, you know, your actions reflect how you survive. That's true. That's true. Everybody has a reason. Alright, I am going to see if I can crack this safe. I haven't cracked this safe in quite a while. Yeah. That was a smart person, whoever it was. I'm not real familiar with a lot of quotes. My wife loves quotes, though. Yeah? Yeah, I agree. That is definitely an interesting statement. Alright, let's see what we got going on here.
That'll come.
Hey, that'll come in handy. Who in the heck locks up one bullet in a safe? Come on now. They must have been. Their lucky bullet. Or maybe they were saving it for more sinister use or something. It's like I'm gonna put this bullet in just in case I get in a survival situation. 8 hours of darkness. My gosh. Guess I'm gonna go down here and try to pass the time maybe for a few hours and then sleep for a few hours. Alright, let's get over here first. Alright, our clothing bonus is good. Let's go ahead and put this down. Alright, and we're gonna pass the time, or attempt to. Where in the world did this thing go? We'll pass the time for a few hours. Wonder what he does in the dark to pass time. Didn't mean to do that. Let's maybe not eat all of our food this time. That might be a good idea. Alright, so where's my sleeping bag? There it is. 5 hours of darkness. Let's go ahead and sleep for 6. Hey, we're at 100%. That's better than where we were previously. Me, I'm from Kentucky. Do I have an accent? Yeah, I'm from Kentucky. I didn't realize I had an accent. Yeah, I was born in Kentucky, and I've lived a few other states, but I came back. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful state. It does have kind of a bad rap, but yes. Yep, I was born in Kentucky. Yeah, I'm actually about 40 minutes out from where I was born. Didn't go too far. But I've lived in Alabama. I've lived in Florida. Um, Stayed in Georgia for a while. So, I don't know. Maybe I should get this hide too.
Never felt so cold in my life.
But yeah, my mom, she owns a farm about 40 minutes out from where I'm at right now. I don't know if I have any more fuel for this thing or not. No, none for this one. So let's equip this one. So where are you from? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, this one doesn't have any fuel in it either. No, don't go out. Yeah, where are you at right now? MA. Is that okay? Louisiana. MA, is that Maine? Is it Maine MA or Massachusetts? Oh, you're at California. Okay, gotcha. I see. That's why we brought a stick in here. Massachusetts. Okay. I think Maine is ME maybe. Yep. Awesome. I've never been to Massachusetts, and I've never been to California either. All right, gotcha. That's one of the things I love about Kentucky too. The fall colors. It is beautiful.
Come on. Come on.
I'm in the farmlands of Kentucky, so we have a lot of the rolling hills and the nice, you know, lush green meadows and stuff, and then of course we've got rows and rows and rows of tobacco, corn, soybeans. Yeah, I'm a bit of a storm junkie myself. I love the storms. I'm not real fond of the snow, but no offense to California, I'd rather have four seasons than one. Yeah, it is beautiful. I do love it. Looks like we have a storm out here. That's always good. So why did you move out to California? Oh my lord, look at this. Gotcha. Yep, definitely have to go where the money's at. That's for sure. Into the bad boy, huh? Bad biker boy. I don't blame you. Do you like it out in California pretty good? Yeah, that would definitely be a deciding factor for me if I was to go out there.
Too cold to think.
I do love the beach. They're funny. Yeah, gave away your snow shovel. I am sure. Hey, you never know. It may snow out there one day. Yeah. I kind of get that though. I mean, if I was born and raised out there, there wouldn't be a whole lot of appeal to it to me either, I don't think. Fall and autumn, is that it? Oh, past it. I'm gonna have to head back. So it must be this way. I love summer. I love spring, summer, and fall. I do not like winter. I don't like the cold. I mean, everything else is okay, but the cold, not so much. Come on, let's get to the camp office. I know it's down here. Yeah, I can understand that. Where in the heck am I going here? We'll find out. I don't blame you. I really don't. If it was always hot and always muggy, well, I don't know. I don't know if California's muggy or not. But if it was always hot, then I would definitely miss that, especially coming from it. But Louisiana's kind of hot too, isn't it? Though it's kind of hot and muggy most of the time. Yeah. Yep, I agree. It was chilly out here as well. Yeah, I do not like playing this game whenever it's freezing cold outside. That I am not happy with. Since chills. I agree. I agree. I dread winter, and it is right around the corner. I was working at a residence house one time last year, and it snowed like 4 foot the night before, and I was stuck there for 52 hours.
Just need to close my eyes.
That was not a fun experience for me. Right? You get all bundled up in your house. Yeah, 52 hours, man. I was stuck there for 52 hours. But, you know, it's because no one could get to the house. And the crazy thing is, whenever somebody finally made it, I went to leave, and I couldn't. I was stuck, so I had to call a tow truck to get me out of the out of the driveway. And he took me to the main road, which was also in horrible conditions.
What have we here?
Is that a dead body? Poor guy. He was even in bed, man. I've never seen him in bed like that. Let's drop this one. Okay. Let's see. This has 0.26. This is 0.26. Alright, let's keep that. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and put these clothing items on. This repaired would be good. Oh, come on. Really? You're really not going to be able to do this? That was awful. Oh my gosh, wasted 3 cloth. Alright. Let's definitely wear this thing. Let's wear this shoes are the same. I could break them down though. Let's eat this. Definitely do not want to starve to death again. That was not fun. Let's go back to the shoes. Actions. Let's harvest these things. There's only 4 hours of daylight left, so I think I should be okay.
I'm so tired.
You'll be alright, buddy. Just, come on! Nice. Alright, got the decent boots, decent jacket. Good deal. Doing alright now. See? I just need to talk to some people. That's all that needed to happen there. Got me in the groove of the game. Doing okay now. Welcome back. Nothing. Nothing really. Breaking down some clothing. Repairing my boots. It is dark now though. I'm doing a little better. Now that I've had some company to talk to. Made me feel more at ease. Alright. The heck? Thought I broke that down. 2 of them, I guess. Alright. I don't know, I feel kind of weird sleeping on the same bed as the corpse there. Thank you, I do appreciate the help. No doubt about that. I am tired. But I am going to eat first, and I am going to drink first, and then I'm going to sleep the night away. And we're going to the cursed forestry lookout after we leave here. All right, 9 hours of darkness. Let's sleep for 10. I think that may be what the problem is, because every time I go to the forestry lookout, it's I end up dying like almost immediately afterwards. So maybe it's cursed. Okay. So, okay. All right. So should I go to the forestry lookout or should I go to the camp office? Forestry lookout might have a gun. I don't know. You tell me. Where should I go? All right, wait. All right, I'll go back to the cabin or the trailer. I'm leaving newspapers? Oh, thank you. I did not see those. Thank you, thank you. It might have a gun. It may. It may not. It may be a waste. I don't know.
I could make something with this.
Okay. Cursed Lookout. That's where we're gonna head then. I have mittens on. I wonder why he doesn't have mittens on. Yep. Okay. Alright, that's where we're going then. Half is playing the Long Dark. That's what we should all do. We should all just load up the Long Dark and then stream and watch each other's stream. That would be pretty awesome. It'd be really hard to do, but it would be pretty awesome. Look at that. Look at that deer. Man. A circle stream? Yeah, there you go. Exactly. I'll watch you, you watch me. We'll both watch half, and half can half can watch both of us. That'd be so It is. See, it needs to stay this way. I mean, it only feels like 3 degrees outside, but it is a beautiful day.
Could end up being useful.
I think I'm gonna have to change the chat color from white because I have to actually go over here and look at the chat from logs and rocks. So maybe next stream I'll change that. All right, give me something good. What? Nothing. Fell sauce. Hey, it went up. It now feels like 7 degrees instead of 3. So that's a plus.
My fingers feel numb.
Uh-oh. Starting to freeze to death. I agree. I do too.
Damn. Freezing.
I can never find enough food. I saw that deer down there. I want to go get that deer. I'd like to kill me a deer. Uh-oh, went back down. It's now at 3 degrees. Look at my food. I'm peckish. So if I go down here and I make a left, where does that take me? Does that take me to anywhere in particular? Okay. So from the unnamed pond, I can get to the trapper's cabin. Yep. Okay. That's what I'm doing then. I heard a wolf. Uh-oh, look. No rifle.
This stuff will come in handy.
Sultry suggests that we go to the unnamed pond and... Oh, look, another knife. And the trapper's cabin. Alright. That is what we shall do. Well, I don't have a hatchet or a rifle, but I do have a can
Nobody
opener.
needs this anymore.
Condensed milk and peanut butter. That's a lot of calories right there. Newspaper. Another sewing kit. 11 hours of daylight. What's my condition, though? I'm pretty numb. So I'm thinking, should we warm up here and then just go straight to the, yeah, that is true. That is true.
That did it.
That did it. So I'm thinking, flip a coin. Alright, we're gonna ask half. Half left or right? Alright. Always go left when he's in doubt, so... Left it is. Left it is. I'm trying to warm up as fast as possible, because I'm going to go ahead and head down and head to the left, because there's still about 10 hours of daylight left. Oh, 11. There's 11 hours of daylight left. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're good. Down and to the left. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Nothing, nothing. Nothing up here? Okay. Still a pretty day. That could all change in a second, though. Take a brand? For the wolf? Alright, we'll take a brand for the wolf. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're definitely taking a brand for the wolf. And to keep warm. Okay. Down and to the left. Now, there's also a possibility of finding a bow at the unknown or unnamed pond, isn't there? Whoa. Almost fell down. It's got a little warmer. Feels like 15 outside. I think the last time that I checked, there was a single stand at the unnamed pond, and okay, that's what I was thinking. Stick to the wall. Makes it feel a little warmer anyway. I heard the wolf. I don't see him yet. Oh, my brain's going out. Here? Seems like I could have still used that stick. Very left. Okay. Over the hill. Alright, I got you. I see a few rabbits. This is totally where I should have went first time. Yeah, we definitely should not have went right the first time. First 3 times, I guess. I don't know. 2 dead bodies? That seems a bit disconcerting there. Yeah, I'm going to. Thank you so much for watching, man. I sure do appreciate it. Have a good night. Insulated vest. I should probably take that for, at least for the material, but...
Alright!
Alright, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. You're awesome. But yeah, I do stream. I try to stream every night, so... Like I said, I have to work around my work schedule, so... I'm sorry. Sorry. My apologies. Yes, indeed.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Thank you. Thank you for looking for me. I don't really have a set schedule, so gotcha. Makes sense. It can be in the morning, it could be at night, or it could be both, depending on how much time I have in between. But my wife works in the mornings, so if I have a chance, I usually stream at night, whether I stream in the mornings or not.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Alright, got an arrow there. Indeed. Especially since I have an arrow now. So that'll be nice if I can actually, if I can find the bow in there. I would love to be able to collect the deer hide as I'm going along, but I don't think I want to do that just yet. Alright, nice. And a hatchet.
This'll come in handy.
That is definitely a nice find.
Excellent.
Ooh, 26%. Ugh. But 26% is better than no bow at all. Indeed. I'm super excited. If I could just get a duck. What if I can get a rabbit? Whoa! I don't know. I don't think I want to spend too much time here. I think I want to try to get over to the hunter's cabin. Or trapper's cabin. Right? Isn't that the truth? They are nowhere to be found. No ducks here. No ducks, no geese, no nothing. Nothing but rabbits. And animals that want to kill you. Let's see. Okay. So what do we have here? Am I going over... I think I'm going over this hill. I don't remember. I don't remember if it's this hill or the next one. Okay. We shall find out. I am so glad that the weather has stayed nice. I have been lucky. Yeah. Up and over. I know it's close to this. I think it's right up here. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Awesome. Oh yeah, I forgot about the sticks. I had been collecting them. I collected a few. I'll go back out here in just a minute and get some. You see that rabbit? I think so. I believe there's a deer carcass in there.
Just what I need.
Good deal. We are good to go right now. Yes, I'm super excited. Some snares,
I need
energy
to drop something.
bars. Man. I scared the dog. Poor dog. That is too funny though. Oh, there's so much stuff. I'm super excited. Nice. Indeed.
Handy.
I am definitely going to make this my home base for right now. Sorry, puppy. Alright, so what we're going to do is see, we're actually going to drop, let's see, do we have wood? Where's our wood? I guess we only had twigs, didn't we? Or branches. We didn't have any more wood. So let's go over here. We're actually going to drop it, drop the twigs here. I think I'm going to set this up as my home base for a minute and see where I can go from here afterwards.
I could use this.
Alright, Sultry. It's 12:30 here, so I am going to call it a night. Thank you so much for watching and following. I will try to be on tomorrow. Yeah, I'm definitely going to. I'm excited. I've got ammo, bow, snares, everything. This was a really, really good find. But I am going to call it a night tonight. So look for me tomorrow. Thank you again. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for following. And I'm definitely going to be streaming a lot more. So I will catch you later. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good night. Try not to scare your dog anymore.